Lights out.
Hello. Are you one of those fellows whose wife spends a little more than you earn? Charlie Drome's wife was. But Charlie loved his wife, and so he made a deal. Lights out.
Sorry, Charlie. It just hasn't worked. I'm tired and I'm sorry.
I know, Helen.
Can't go on living like this, with nothing, day in, day out. It's not fair.
Day in, day out.
Remember this?
Hmm?
Paradise Beach. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at a man. Then get up off that bed and face yourself in the mirror. I dare you.
We just come out of the water. You were kneeling on the sand, picking up a towel to dry your hair. And your eyelashes stuck together with wet. I told you about buying this bookshop, and then I asked you to marry me.
I was a fool.
You were beautiful, Helen. You were the most beautiful girl I'd ever known.
You said we were going to be eagles, flying into the sun. Oh, stop your breath in my heart.
Listen, Helen. Listen to me.
No, Charlie, not this time. No routine. You're a little boy and you know it. And I know it. And we're not going to wind up with your head in my lap.
But it'll change, Helen. Why, just yesterday, Miss Crowley promised to buy the Pride and Prejudice, the special edition. Is there anyone?
Anyone, baby? Anyone who might have... I lie awake at nights thinking about them. About the men I could have married. About the places I could be. Martinis in Paris. Breakfast in Rome. And here I am. In the back room of a musty bookstore with no light, no air, no nothing.
That's what you really want, Helen.
What?
Money and clothes and good times. Then it's wrong, isn't it, for you to live like this with nothing.
Oh, come off it.
He's coming today, this morning.
Who's coming?
That doesn't matter. It only matters that I make you happy, Helen, however I can. And when he comes and leaves, you won't have to live with nothing.
What are you talking about?
I can't tell you.
Look, Charlie.
I want to hold you so much closer than I can.
I told you we'd be eagles in the sun. I told you I'd make you fly, but I never kept my word. I never gave you your wings, Helen. But now you will have them. Just wait and see.
You will understand, Mr. Drome, if I use no names. My client has a phobia of names. Perhaps you're not quite ready, Mr. Drome.
Tell me, Mr. If you were in my shoes...
Shall we get on?
The last time you said 50,000?
I did, but if you wish to raise an objection, you may.
No. No objection. Your client, when would he...
I thought, that there's no real hurry, Mr. Drome. Arbitrarily, perhaps tomorrow. But if you wish to postpone...
No. Tomorrow. But not before. I need time. I need a little time.
If you wish, you may have more.
More would be too much. It's like an operation. I want it clean and quick. But I need tonight.
Tell her as soon as possible, Mr. Drome. It'll be easier that way.
Tell her that...
Tell Mrs. Drome that you intend to sell her to my client.
Don't say that.
It's the truth, isn't it?
No. No, it's not the truth. I love my wife more than you imagine. More than men like me can afford to love. What can we offer our wives? I've never given Helen anything. But your client...
Can give her everything.
Supposing things changed for me, supposing...
Stop supposing, Mr. Drome. Mr. Drome, you've forgotten, it seems, my original impetus in visiting you. It was that my client found your wife suitable. Immensely, ineffably suitable. She for him and he for her.
But your client could be wrong.
My client is never wrong.
Will he keep Helen soaring high in the air as I promised her?
Please, let's have no poetics. Are there any other questions?
The money.
Cash, of course.
If you could let me have...
In advance? Certainly, Mr. Drome. Shall we say 5,000?
10.
I understand, Mr. Drome, you wish to take your wife on a little farewell spree.
The rest of the money. I want it all to go to her.
You really think she'll need it?
I want her to have it. Must I sign?
Only in this one place. Now, may I offer my congratulations, Mr. Drome. Till tomorrow, then. Shall we say 9 in the morning?
Tell me again, honey. Tell me it's all right. Tell me they won't take us away in a paddy wagon.
They won't, my darling. It was only a deal.
You know, honey, when I called you for lunch today and you weren't in, I nearly went out of my mind. You could have left a note or something.
I wanted to surprise you.
It was good for me, though. Started me thinking about the two of us, about our fight this morning, about me always saying I'm going to walk out on you. I don't think I'd ever walk out on you, Charlie.
Don't say that. I'm sorry, Helen. It was the deal. I'm not used to swinging a deal. Hours. 14 hours till tomorrow morning.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself.
Oh, that means money in the bank. Where are we going?
Oh, everywhere, my darling. All the expensive, tucked-away places.
The Peacock?
I've already phoned.
How much will you tip the waiter?
$20, $30, maybe $100.
Like it was a dime.
And after dinner, the theater. Guys and dolls.
Oh, we were going to be eagles, Charlie, remember? Eagles flying in the sky.
I've never forgotten, my darling. And then, the casino.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Chips are down.
I'm walking a tightrope. I know it won't last. I know somebody's going to come along
Place your
and cut
bets,
it.
ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to place your bets. Place your bets.
You know what, Charlie? You're going to laugh at me, but now that I'm here, I'm scared to bet.
Here. When they're gone, they've got cousins.
No kidding, Charlie. You bet them.
Try a system, Helen. Red or black, odd or even, high or low. What do you say, huh?
It's about the deal,
Place
isn't it,
your
Charlie?
bets, ladies and gentlemen. Last
Is there
chance
any
to
number
place
you'd
your
like? How about
What's the number?
the number?
The price in the deal.
50,000.
bets. Place
Charlie, there's
your
nothing
bets,
worth.
ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to place your bets. The chips are down. Number 8, black,
Hey!
odd.
In 8 hours. 8 hours.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your
Come on,
bets.
Charlie, let's go. If we stay, they'll only win it back.
Place your bets. Chips are down. Number 22, black, even.
When we were married,
You were 22.
all my life I've
Place
lost.
your bets, ladies
Charlie.
and gentlemen.
Charlie, stop now. I don't feel well.
Last chance.
Come on, Charlie. No
Place
There
kidding.
is one chance.
Place
If I could
your
win the
bet.
whole 50,000. 0.
The chips are down. 0.
Going to do it. Hold tight to me, Helen.
Charlie,
Place your
look.
bet.
I don't feel well.
Place your
17
bet.
black.
Chips are down. 17 black odds.
We've won 25,000. We're halfway there.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. The chips are down. Number 18, red, even.
You lost.
I won't lose. I can't lose.
But if you do,
Then I lose you, Helen.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. The chips are down. Double, 0.
come on, honey. If we cash in what we've got left,
There'll still be 9 o'clock tomorrow
Ladies
morning.
and gentlemen, place your bets. Last chance to place your bets.
9.
The chips are down. Number 9, red odds. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets.
We won the $50,000.
come here.
What?
Sit down like you like to. Head in my lap. Oh. Little boy, Blue Chip. You know, I found something out in the casino tonight.
What a lucky guy your husband is.
No, something else. But I don't want to fly.
We haven't been asleep all night. It's almost 9 o'clock.
I've never been more wide awake in my life.
Neither have I.
I finally know what I want. You see, honey, oh, sure, I like a lot of fun, but that's not the most important thing anymore. I want you, Charlie Drone, for good and all. Charlie,
Yes, dear.
what did you sell?
Nothing, my darling. Nothing.
What kind of nothing?
Helen, a deal's a man's affair.
Why don't we go to bed, Charlie?
You go, darling. I'll be along.
I'll wait for you.
No sense your way. Go to sleep. I won
One?
at the casino. Over $50,000.
Indeed.
The $10,000. And an extra 5 for goodwill.
What a pity.
Your client, he'll clear 5,000.
Mr. Drome, my client is a remarkable man. A man of infinite wealth who could hardly be overjoyed at a $5,000 profit. But as I said, my client found your wife immensely suitable. She for him and he for her.
I don't care.
Mr. Drome, my client is a proud man. Well, we shall see what we shall see.
But what will happen?
Either you will sell Mrs. Drome or you will not.
But you don't understand. I never meant to... I love her.
Either you will sell Mrs. Drome or you will not.
Tell your client I will not.
Mr. Drome, I will tell him. Good day, sir.
it all right? Did it go the way you wanted?
It will, my darling. It will. Helen, you should have seen me. You would have been proud.
For whatever it is, I am proud.
How simple it was. Should I tell you, Helen?
I'm your wife.
I was going to sell my wife. No, Helen, I only wanted you to be happy. First time he came, I thought it was a joke. Second time, I wasn't sure. And then yesterday, he came for the third time. We had had that fight, and all the time I knew you were right, that you should have married someone else. I could never make you happy. He offered you a husband, Helen, a real husband. Richer than either of us ever knew. Someone who could take you up to the sky. That was the deal, Helen. The deal.
What was the price?
$50,000. He gave me 10 so I could take you out as I've always wanted to take you out. The rest of it, the other 40,000, it was all of it for you.
It was a good deal, Charlie. Smart deal.
It was a dirty, rotten deal. Say it, Helen.
I love you, Charlie Drone.
Won't you see, my darling, it's all different now. Because last night we won.
Don't answer it. Oh, Charlie, if you love me, please don't answer it.
Helen, you stay right here, right where you are. This is the end of the deal. It's the end.
Charlie!
Naturally, Mr. Drome, whom did you expect?
Then you're the...
Client.
I don't know your name.
As a matter of fact, I have a great many names.
The deal is off. Here, 15,000. 20.
Don't you remember? I paid you last night, Mr. Drome, in the casino. I paid you in full.
Here, all of it, the whole $50,000.
Mr. Drome, you and I are, if you will pardon the expression, business people. Well, when a man has been in business for as long as I have, Mr. Drome, well, one is apt to become, shall we say, rather over-scrupulous. You see, my pride is considerably more formidable than any profit you offer me. Besides, I find your wife suitable, immensely suitable. I for her, and she for me.
Get out of here.
Mr. Drome, you surprise me. I'm sorry, Mr. Drome, really. I'd hoped this sort of thing wouldn't be necessary.
I can't. You won't take her.
You won't let me.
I won't let you.
My dear Mr. Drome, don't you know that since the beginning of time there's been only one who's disallowed me anything?
It wasn't fair. It wasn't legal. I was never told at any time it was you.
Please
It was
preserve
misrepresentation.
me from the law. I, as you must know, am an underworld character. Shall we get on?
All right. Anything you say. Anything.
Go ahead, my friend. Try again.
Die! Die!
But Mr. Drome, I never die. Mr. Drome.
What?
Mr. Drome,
Where is she?
She's inside.
What did you do to her?
I'm afraid nothing.
You're afraid.
You see, she's not the woman I had bargained for.
What? I don't understand.
She wouldn't have me. All these years, Mr. Drome,
All these years I've been watching your wife. Hardly a woman in the city seemed more suitable. Just now, all she kept saying over and over was, I love you, Charlie. I love you, Charlie. I had never really foreseen that. I'd always seen her yearning for the things, the sensations of her world. Yachts and limousines and silks and furs and all the things little girls are made of. That's why I thought it was I she loved. But something has happened. Within 24 hours, something has gone awry. Your wife loves you, Mr. Drome.
But...
Yes. You see, I have my pride. I've always had my pride. They say it's been my downfall. Now, if I were just a nice, simple cad instead of who I am, I might easily take your wife, Mr. Drome, while she still loves you. But I am who I am, and I cannot play second fiddle even to you, Mr. Drome. You see, I have my pride, my damnable pride.
Helen.
I'm here, Charlie. I'm right here, Charlie.
Oh, Helen.
Be careful, Helen. I may be back.
In case you have a deal pending, be careful. You could get into a devilish lot of trouble.